Hello, everybody. Super classy. That always terrifies me. It looks like a dirty Shirley Temple.
I like beer.
Beer's gross.
You're gross.
Can't help it. Thinkies. This is my friend Casey. So what we're gonna do today, put a zipper on a hoodie that doesn't have a zipper. It's one of those pullover hoodies, which is gross.
Sad.
We already purchased a zipper that is just long enough to put on here. Perfect! If you have a really stretchy fabric, then you have to use an iron-on interfacing. I can't find my iron.
Organization win.
Well, it was probably one of those drunken nights.
Drunken ironing. No bueno.
Oh, it's so bueno. Because then it doesn't hurt as bad when you burn the shit out of your hand. Since you're just going to be essentially sewing the front in half, / cutting it in half. Ah, tricky stuff. Stabby goodness.
Reminds me of my days of fencing.
Parry and block. No, more like throw your sword at them and run. That's how I fence. I always win, because they're not expecting it. That actually really hurts when you stab your finger with
I can
this.
imagine. I think the Vietnamese used that for torture back in the day.
I would torture people like that. People are bitches. I have a mini iron. Miniature iron. Take your itchy bitty iron.
That is just a drunken accident waiting to happen.
While you wait for that to heat up, drink more. No more for you.
Way to stop my drinking problem.
Cork. Putting it away. Oh good. Apparently if you stick a spoon across your pan, or your pot when you're boiling something, and it's gonna boil over, it won't boil over because the spoon will kind of catch it in a weird way. No, that so. We're going to do this the right way. I almost forgot where I put the iron-on interfacing, and then I remembered I put it on my head. It's genius, I'm telling you. I miss my cat. I would bring her back here, but I have so many friends that are allergic to cats that I don't really want to essentially tell them, hey guys, you can't hang out with me anymore because you will die.
Oh, exposure helps.
You think that until your friend is all puffy in front of you, not being able to breathe, and then you're like, oh, maybe
like
I shouldn't have rubbed a cat on him.
Welcome to my place.
Oh god, I'm allergic to that. I know. Makeshift ironing board. Man, you're doing so well with your tiny iron. So I just cut little strips of my magical iron-on interfacing, and then putting it along the area that I want to make into a zipper. Otherwise, it's going to be a little too stretchy. Then it will bunch up and be gross. Unfortunately, your itty-bitty iron takes a long time to do anything. Hola! I pinned everything in half again. So now I'm just going to cut it down the center. Hooray!
It's cut in half.
It's cut in half. You can have it back now.
Yeah, but he was still crass and arrogant and antisocial and awesome.
God, it's like half my friends. Here's to you, Peter.
Fabulous.
It's just what you do when you're crafting with cocktails. Yeah, it still tastes like beer.
Let's mix it with orange juice.
Mine will be a mimosa, his will be a bromosa. Tastes like bitter orange juice. Oh god. Oh my god. That is not the high life.
I don't know whether to add like more orange juice or more beer to this.
So, the zipper on one side. So it tastes like, remember when you used to wander around in the shrubberies outside your parents' house when you were a kid? It tastes like all the berries that you ate that you weren't supposed to. Yay, we win. We win the prize. What's the prize?
Mimosa! Mimosa's done. Never again.
You were like super
Well,
proud.
you can't have bromosas without a popped collar. Fact.
The best way to do a high five is to look at somebody's elbow. Stare at the palm. Elbow.
It was actually more satisfying. We've learned how to do a high five here today.
That's what she said.
Who's she? Ooh, check that out. It's like a real hoodie. Dora the Explorer. That haircut. That's all I'm saying. Never had a hangover, even though I have a show about drinking.
I was last drunk when I played D&D a week ago.
That doesn't mean you're an alcoholic. It means you're a nerd. Why is my life so hard? This is like Sesame Street.
It's educational!
Drunken Sesame Street.
So like regular Sesame Street. Pullover hoodies, what the... Really?
Why? And roll a chair. Ah.
Well, the rolly chair helps. If the spider said the rolly chairs, then we'd all be screwed.
Oh my god, we're done.
Yay! I demand perfection. Hey,
It's like bitter despair.
you're bitter despair.
I know I am.
Grant,
That's
I
why-
have high standards.
Speaking in tongues.
He's speaking in German.